How's business?
Cut out that courtesy and just go straight to where you're here.
Okay, see, I talked about this whole issue last night, and I realized, just like you said, that it could have been a human error that can happen to anybody.
Okay, so you're ready to accept our apologies?
Yes.
Okay.
Apology, plus the 1 million naira you promised. Sign the check, I beg.
But I thought your lawyer was insisting on 5 million naira yesterday.
Lawyer? I hired him, I can fire him. Look, if you give me this money now, this issue will die a natural death and you won't hear from me again.
Well, I am very sorry. I don't even have the 1 million naira I offered you yesterday.
Okay, see, if you don't have the 1 million naira, you can give me 800,000. Then you pay the remaining one in installments.
No.
700.
I don't have.
500 uncle.
I don't have that either.
Sure. But you were ready to sign a check of 1 million naira yesterday.
Yesterday and today are 2 different days.
So how much you won't pay now?
The patient will be brought here for us to run another test. And if it turns out negative, we'll be paying 100 million naira.
Yeah! 100 million! Eh? Now for why you want to hey!
Shut up!
No first.
Sir, why is she even here?
Well, this concerns everyone, every member of staff, especially you, Abigail, and Titi. I want to ask you once again, are you sure there were no loopholes, lapses, or oversights during the process?
Why am I the one you're sending to go get the blood sample for the test?
Well, I can't leave the counter empty.
And they forbade me to stay by the counter.
I just finished ward round with the doctor.
So?
Why do you like making a mountain out of a molehill?
Because you like bossing people around as if you're the boss. I am not your subordinate. We should have a fair division of labor.
Okay, Oga at the top. Can you help me collect the blood sample while I take it to the lab?
It's just blood sample though. I'm not going near that lab.
Are you both deaf?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. There were no lapses when the man came here for his test.
Beliki, Mr. Rizal, you can both go.
Thank you, sir.
Abigail,
Sir?
why didn't you just take the blood sample yourself to the lab?
I was busy with other patients, sir.
So you handed over to Titi?
Yes, sir. I handed it over to Nurse Titi.
Here, you can have this. The nurse that will take your blood sample will be with you in a bit.
Okay.
Once she comes, please hand it over to her.
This game, I'm gonna go. It's not the easiest job so far, man. This game just to make things the easy for boys, man.
Nurse Titi, is that true?
Yes, sir. Nurse Abigail took the blood samples and handed to me. I took it straight to the laboratory.
Both of you can go back to work.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Nurse Titi.
Thank you.
What are you thanking her for? I saved her neck back there. Do you know that Nurse Abigail actually handed the blood sample to the patient and called me, Nurse Titi, to come and collect the blood sample from the patient? I told the doctor that she actually handed the blood sample to me herself.
Ha! Abigail, Why would you hand the patient the blood sample?
Because she was practicing an irrational division of labor.
Well, there's nothing there. It's the man's blood. No one else can protect it as much as he will.
But do you know that I still can't understand what actually went wrong? I personally took that blood sample to the lab myself.
Let's just hope and pray the test turns out positive when the man comes tomorrow.
It has to. It has to.
Barrister Majek.
Doctor.
Casey.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I hope your lawyer is here to witness this process.
Of course, it's right upstairs. And this time around, I'll run the test myself.
Good. We won't have it any other way.
Fine, so let's go.
All right, let's go.
What if the result comes out negative?
Didn't you say they ran it twice?
Yes, they did. It's a normal procedure when the result comes out positive.
So relax, there's no way that result is coming out negative.
Nurse Abigail, are you sure?
Come, who said that you answer? Instead of you to be optimistic, you're here creating unnecessary fear.
Nurse Abigail, I'm being realistic here. As much as I pray for the result to be in our favor, your misconduct in the past keeps giving me cause to doubt.
Don't worry, we put to shame soon. When the doctor comes out here and announces the result positive.
It's Clinic Matters. Clinic Matters. Keep watching.
Yes. And right now they're asking for 100 million naira.
Hey, doctor.
Hey, what's happening?
Abigail.
Sir?
Titi. They're both in very big trouble.
Hey.
Most of the illnesses people tend to link the cause with witchcraft are just mere medical condition. Bloody vomits or discolored stool are symptoms of ulcer.
So, my friend vomiting blood was not a spiritual attack?
I don't think so. Don't get me wrong. There are conditions beyond medical comprehension. But most times there's usually explanation for it. For instance, someone having a wound that won't heal could be the person's diabetic.
Diabetes don't allow wound heal?
If it's chronic, it doesn't.
Oh, wow. What about the nurses, Nurse Titi and Nurse Abigail?
They are in trouble. That is where they are. In real big trouble.
Firing the two of you will be of no use, because it will not raise the 100 million naira that is needed for the settlement. And besides, it will put pressure on innocent Theresa.
Well, sorry, sir.
And exactly what are you sorry for?
I don't know.
Sir, you see, I've been trying to make meaning out of all that has happened, but I don't seem to understand anything.
Yeah. I don't know, me either, I don't know. I think the only logical solution to this is, I think the machine was faulty, sir.
That is not acceptable. What I would need the two of you to do is to solve the puzzle of how to raise the 100 million naira for the settlement. You both will stop running tests on any patients.
Okay, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Biliki, you're very late. It's unlike you.
I go Ikega. I go see one woman who says they do for sales girls.
So you help people to get sales girls now or what?
No, not for myself.
What are you talking about? You hardly have time to breathe here with the way you walk. I mean, it's okay for another job.
So you never know, say this clinic goes to close down.
Eh? Who or what will close it?
I tell Secure about the 100 millions where the lawyer say make we pay. She can't say anything we don't reach court matter. Say no big wahala. So now Secure advise me say make I go look for another job.
Is it that serious?
It's serious. So 100 millions no be small money.
I'm sure the doctor will not allow his business to be shut down. I'm sure he will figure a way out of this.
I don't hear you. Say if he can fit in alphabet way out to go.
We have to be optimistic.
Yeah, optimistic. Now you make me go look for job because me I know one day jobless. Thank you.
If I were the doctor, I'll make sure I punish Nurse Abigail severely and possibly fire her.
Abigail did not make the mistake alone. Nurse Titi was also involved.
I'm sure the mistake was made by Nurse Abigail. She's good with her job but easily gets distracted. She enjoys arguing and proving a point rather than just being a nurse that she is. Nurse Abigail, good afternoon.
So, I easily get distracted, ba? Despite the fact that I treat you nice and special every time you come here.
What are you talking about?
Jane, forget about it. Since she already overheard all you said about her.
Okay, I should take my leave then, sister. We'll see you later.
Actually, don't ever come here again. Don't come here for free medical advice again. If you want to see your sister, you better go and visit her at home. This is not a place for visiting family member. You see, it's people like you that make me talk. Or later you say Nurse Abigail is irrational. If not for the respect that I have for your sister, I would have slapped you.
Abigail, she's gone. How far with the doctor?
Nurse Teresa, we just have to find a way to raise the 100 million naira settlement.
100 million naira settlement? The doctor must be joking.
Abigail, you don't have to pay the money alone. You will split it with Titi.
Oh. Hey, I beg. No, Titi. After selling her and her entire family, you cannot come up with 50 million naira.
Abigail.
Sure, you've started again. Oh, sorry, it's not like that. I was only trying to make a point. And you, when must you take everything I see as an insult?
Because everything that comes out of that your gutter is an insult.
So you're calling my mouth a gutter?
I'm sorry, Nurse Abigail. I meant to say, suck away.
You want to start bickering again, Abi? You want to start bickering again? You seem not to realize you have 50 million naira each to raise. I think you should start worrying about that more.
I'm here to see the doctor.
Is he expecting you?
Well, we have an unfinished business I'm sure you nurses are aware of.
Sir, I was the one that took the blood sample to the laboratory. Whatever happened has nothing to do with negligence or carelessness.
Grammar. So if I had committed suicide, like I planned, when you gave me that fake result, you would have used your grammar to bring me back, Abi?
But the most important thing is you didn't commit suicide. Thank God. If you continue with this court action, we might lose our jobs.
Hey, it's simple. Tell your guy to do something. Eh? You're making us look like bad people now, and we're not bad people. Tell him to give us the money we're asking for, and we'll go. You will never see us again.
Oh, God, Uncle, don't you have the fear of God?
Where did they say that one?
Okay, see, we made a mistake, and we are ready to write you a letter of apology. Please, or better still, just ask for something more reasonable, like a year of free consultation and treatment. Instead of asking for 100 million, that can be considered as attempted robbery.
Watch your mouth, young lady, or else we'll add insult to the list of charges against this clinic. Go and tell the doctor we want to see him. That's why we're here.
Good afternoon. I'd like to see the doctor, please.
Okay, please sit.
Just stay there.
Doctor, I have decided to approach this whole issue like a gentleman. And you are beginning to take my kindness for granted.
You see, Barrister Magic, we accept that it was our mistake. And we are indeed very sorry for that. But 100 million naira is way too much.
Then make us an offer. Trust me, you will pay far more than that when we get to court.
I've spoken to my lawyer, and he's advised me to reach a very reasonable settlement with you. So, let me give you guys 500,000 naira, and you forget about this whole thing. It's actually human error.
Human error that almost cost me my life?
Doctor, that figure is way too ridiculous. Look, need I remind you again how many patients you will lose if this gets to the press?
This does not need to go to the press.
Then talk better money. What is 500,000? Or you think we're here to play?
But that's all I have.
Doctor, we are going to be considerate. We reduce the settlement to 20 million naira.
Okay, I'll give you guys 1 million naira.
Is the money available here?
Mr. Kingsley, would you allow me to do my job? If you could negotiate on your own, why did you hire me? Doctor, we reduce the settlement to 10 million naira.
1 million naira is what I have.
5 million naira, and that's the least we can go.
1 million naira is just the highest I can go. And if you agree, I will just issue a check right now.
5 million naira or no deal.
I can't give you what I don't have.
Then we'll give you till tomorrow to think about it. Or we'll see you in court. Yes. You better tell your doctor to do the right thing. If not, this clinic will be closed down and you'll be out of job.
Sir, please, you may go in to see the doctor now.
Ross, what was that man talking about just now?
Don't mind him, it's nothing.
Okay. You see, I'm not actually here to see the doctor. I followed those two guys down here.
The ones who just stepped out?
Yes. Was any of them here for an HIV test?
Yes, but not today. Sometime last week.
Meaning one of them was here for an HIV test, right?
Yes.
What was the result?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not allowed to disclose that.
Okay, see, I'm a private investigator. A clinic in Lagos hired me to investigate those guys.
The ones that just stepped out?
Yes.
Why?
2 weeks ago, one of them went to my friend's clinic for an HIV test that turned out positive, only for him to come back the next day with an HIV negative result, claiming the mistake was from the clinic and demanding a sum of 50 million naira for settlement.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You see, I've been monitoring those guys since 3 days I've been hired now. I really need to know what those guys were here for.
Please come with me.
Casey, you know, it would be nice if any of the staff come out and meet us here.
Okay, Barrister, let's go and get that check now. Let's go and take that 1 million naira offer now.
Casey, how can we accept 1 million naira when we can have 5 million naira?
Because it's simple. Gary and granite on the table is far better than fried rice and chicken on the fire.
Casey, they will do more than 1 million naira. Maybe not 5 million naira, but far more than 1 million naira.
It's like you don't understand what I'm saying. My spirit won't allow me live here without that check.
Trust me.
Look, this is an opportunity for us. Let's go and get this check.
Casey, trust me. Okay? Trust me. Look, I know what I'm doing. Trust me, let's go. You shouldn't see us here. Let's go.
I'm looking at you.
I look good.
I don't want to miss.
They will pay.
You know, I still cannot understand what's going on.
I couldn't as well at first. But since you say the same incident happened in your clinic here, then I think it's all a game plan.
But how did they manage to change the blood test from being positive at one time and negative the other time? I mean, it's medically impossible.
So far, I've been able to gather that one of your friends is actually HIV positive, for real.
It still doesn't make any sense to me, really.
Well, we'll put the pieces together. I'm very sure in no time we'll get to the bottom of this. But in the meantime, I'll need you to keep stalling as regards the payment. That's the advice I gave to my client. It will help us buy time so we can know who they really are and how they operate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doctor.
Please, I will leave your contact so that I can get in touch with you.
Oh, good. The last one.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Nice day.
Wow. Scam has gotten to another level entirely.
This one is more than internet scam. This is medical scam.
I knew the mistake was not from us.
I don't think you should start pumping champagne yet. It's important the private investigator gets to the bottom of this first.
Nurse Teresa, he must get to the bottom. He must. By fire, by force.
Yes, by fire.
Mr. Casey, it's right too early in the morning. What can I do for you?
How's business?
Cut out that courtesy and just go straight to where you're here.
Okay, see, I talked about this whole issue last night, and I realized, just like you said, that it could have been a human error that can happen to anybody.
Okay, so you're ready to accept our apologies?
Yes.
Okay.
Apology, plus the 1 million naira you promised. Sign the check, I beg.
But I thought your lawyer was insisting on 5 million naira yesterday.
Lawyer, I hired him, I can fire him. Look, if you give me this money now, this issue will die a natural death and you won't hear from me again.
Well, I am very sorry. I don't even have the 1 million naira offered yesterday.
Okay, see, if you don't have the 1 million naira, you can give me 800,000. Then you pay the remaining one in installments.
Nope.
700.
I don't have.
500 and go.
I don't have that either.
Sure. But you were ready to sign a check of 1 million naira yesterday.
Yesterday and today are 2 different days.
So how much you won't pay now?
But your lawyer was insisting on 5 million naira.
Huh?
5 million naira is what your lawyer asked for. Just give me a week or two and I will make that available.
Doctor, you don't confuse me. I said you could give me 150k. You did tell me say you won't pay.
As a matter of fact, let us go back to what you people asked for initially. the 100 million naira. Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Mike.
Good afternoon, doctor. I have good news for you.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it.
You see those guys? I've been threatening you with lawsuits. They are fraudsters. They were arrested this morning.
So, where and how did you confirm they're fraudsters?
Like I told you the last time I came here, I've been able to find out that one of your friends actually tested positive to HIV about 2 weeks ago. And since then, they've decided to start duping any clinic that falls victim.
I still do not understand.
Okay. This is how they do it. They walk into a clinic with an HIV positive blood collected from their friend, and then they request for an HIV test. When you take their blood, they create a distraction or look for any opportunity they have to swap the blood you collected from them with the one they brought from home.
What? Shut up, both of you. Please go ahead.
All right. It takes time for them to get a victim, but anyway, according to one of their confessions this morning, 3 different clinics have actually fallen victim and paid them millions of naira as settlement because they wouldn't want to go to court.
This is most unbelievable.
Every day about 10 or thereabout of them go to different clinics with these blood samples stored in a syringe and carefully kept in their pocket. Wherever they get an opportunity, boom, they take advantage.
So, how were they apprehended?
Okay. He walked into a clinic this morning, as usual, of course with a syringe. And after the nurse took a blood sample and just looked away for just a couple of seconds, this guy swapped it. They swapped the syringe. But unfortunately for him, there were cameras everywhere in the clinic monitoring all activities. Boom. That's how the puzzle was solved.
God!
Thank you very much, Mr. Mike. Thank you, Doctor. You have been of great help to us.
One more thing, Doctor. Yes. We will need you to do us a favor. You have to come to court and testify against these fraudsters. We need them to feel the full weight of justice.
Of course. Just let us know. And we're there. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What I cannot comprehend is how can someone think of such an unbelievable way to make money?
What I want to comprehend is where you were when this whole swap happened.
Sir, I did not take the blood sample. Nurse Abigail here did.
Abigail?
Here, you have this. The nurse that will take your blood sample will be with you in a bit.
Okay.
When she comes, please hand it over to her.
This game I'm going. This game just make things easy for me, so. This is the easiest so far, man.
No, sir, that guy must have used jazz. Because I didn't take my eyes off that blood sample for a minute before taking it to Nurse Titi.
Jazz, you say?
Yes, it's jazz.
I will need some time to think of an appropriate punishment for the 2 of you. Get out of my office. Get out!